So, hello everyone. In this video, I will be basically going through how exactly you can search for research papers on Google Scholar and how exactly you can download those research papers if you want to do so, if you are not able to find the ways to download it. So, let's say that the topic that you are working on is related to, let's say, IoT forensics. You are searching for some paper related to IoT forensics. So, the easiest mistake student make is to just search for IoT forensics paper, and I'll just show you what issue you would be having here. As you can see that you would not be finding many papers that would be of good quality. I'm just saying that because I already done this for this particular topic. There would be few topics that would be related to this topic that you are working for, but apart from that, you would not find topics that are enough in the literature review that you are trying on doing. As you can see, by the time I come to the last research paper on this page, the topic is getting out of hand in the sense. So, what is the easiest way to do so is that let's say that I'm working on IoT forensics, and in particularly I am working on some other technology inside IoT. So let's say I want to understand how exactly IoT protocol works. So what are the popular protocols that you can open like MQTT, Bluetooth? There is then any other protocol like let's say Wi-Fi even comes under it, 4G, and I want to work on this protocol when I say I am doing IoT forensics project. So what I would do, basically I would just search for the protocol related material directly, analysis, let's say. And that way I would be able to find many ways. As you can see, there is one more packet regarding Zigbee. Zigbee is also a protocol under IoT. So that way I will be able to find a lot of paper because IoT itself is a technology that is new. But the original technology that is responsible behind IoT is not really that new. All the protocols that have been used under IoT technology are available, and many people have done their research throughout the years. So these are the papers that I can find, and it would be very easy for me to now search for the five research paper or 10 research paper that I want to work on from this kind of approach. Now, once you get the paper, let's say that I have got this paper from IEEE, and I want to download this paper. Now, basically, if you want to just go for this method, they would ask you to sign in, and not everyone can have that privilege with them. So, an easiest method to download the research paper in that situation would be a website called SciHub. The link is sci/hub.tw. Now, whatever paper you have, you can either copy the URL directly, or you can come down and you will find DOI number here. So you can copy that DOI number and just paste it here and just open it, and it would just open the paper for you, and you can simply check the paper or download the paper from directly here. Now let's say you are not searching for the paper on IEEE, you have Springer with you and you want to download the Springer paper. So you have the very similar approach here as well. I would just directly copy this entire link from Springer, come here, and I will just copy that link here and try to open it. And it would just open the paper or whatever in this case it's a chapter actually. So it would open it here for me, and I would be able to download it from here directly. So that way you will be able to download the paper and then do the analysis as you want. Now, generally I would say that this is not an ethical approach of getting the paper, but as long as you are citing this paper properly when you are doing your own research, the author would be fine with it. So it doesn't really matter that much. So you can do that kind of work if you want to get the papers. So most probably whatever paper you find would be from either Springer or would be from IEEE. So this method would be very helpful. But the paper, let's say, is not from that source. Let's take the example where you have paper from some other platform like this one. So even in this case, like the paper is from MDPI, but we will always find the DOI number here. So I can just use the similar method, copy the DOI link or DOI number here. In many cases, you would find just the DOI number. In many cases, they would be having an entire link. It doesn't really matter much. You can just copy this link, come here and just paste it. So basically, you can just copy the link here and open, and it would just open the page for you. So this way, you would be able to easily do the downloading of the paper that you want to work on, and then you can do the literature review accordingly. So that is pretty much it. If you have any questions still regarding how you need to search the papers, just ask in the message. Thank you so much.